The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Eric Phillips, I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Eric named David Needs' track and field and cross-country coaching staff as an assistant for the distance. And Eric, what makes Carson Newman so attractive for you, and why was this move a good move for you at this time?
Carson Newman, coming from my time over the last 2 years at University of Mary, being part of a small school, having that private background, and it's building into that kind of Southern hospitality. It's a family out here, and that was something that was very apparent very early on in the conversations, and that's something that I definitely want to continue to embrace and build upon, both with the team culture and just my relationships with everybody here and with the athletes I'll be working with. You
mentioned the University of Mary. It was a highly successful run there. What did you learn about coaching from your 2 seasons there?
Working with Coach Dennis Newell and Mike Thorson have been a blessing for me, both as a person and as a coach. Getting to see kind of the opposite end of the spectrum from my time as an athlete, coming from a bigger school, has been very great for my development. And it's just seeing that opposite end of the spectrum, kind of being the underdog and working with what we've got and getting the job done with what we've got has been awesome.
Grand Valley State is where you participated as an athlete, and that track and field program has consistently been amongst the best in the nation. What do you take from your time there as an athlete? You mentioned the smaller school vibe at University of Mary. Well, Grand Valley is one of the biggest in the country. Yep. What do you take from that as you've kind of learned the coaching spectrum?
Coming from my side as an athlete, coming from Grand Valley State, it's seeing the other side of the spectrum. This is what it takes to be at the top where they're at right now, and kind of being able to translate down into a smaller scale and bring it more into the family side of things. It helps develop a more well-rounded picture for everybody, in my opinion, and working with that to just really flesh things out to the greatest extent is my goal, and absolutely something I'm building upon from both sides.
A lot of schools in the country, they don't have the luxury that Carson Newman has to have a course on campus. Yeah. Yes. And it's right down the road. It's only about a quarter of a mile down the road from right here to be able to get down there. How big is that when you're training distance runners, especially the cross-country team, to be able to have that so close? Yeah,
having an on-campus cross-country course is just absolutely a dream come true. It's something I've never experienced before. One, being outside, being in nature, and that's just beautiful to begin with, but having such soft surfaces to train on, being along the creek and on the grasses, the hills rolling through there, both from a training standpoint and from a staying healthy standpoint, is something that I absolutely plan to take full advantage of, and will be a game changer for what we're doing out here.
Cross-country team here kind of took a little bit of a step up. Luke Greer had a phenomenal season, qualified for nationals here. What do you look for to progress the current athletes, and what do you want from maybe some of the new people that you'll bring in here over the next couple months?
I guess for what I'm looking for, just being a two-way street, it's the commitment level. I'm looking for people that are going to be passionate about what we're doing, passionate about the sport, passionate about the university, and passionate about the team culture that we're going to be building here. Moving forward with what we've got, it's going to be some changes, and hopefully for the positive. But biggest things is communication, working with me and working with you, and getting everything working out so we can continue to take the steps forward that have been laid in place already. It's going to be good.
Eric, happy to have you here, and good luck next season.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
He's Eric Phillips. I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.